The irresistible feeling of tapping your foot to the rhythm of your favorite song is a feeling everyone knows. It is impossible to show no physical movement to a song you love. It is as intrinsic and impulsive as walking and talking. Almost every community has dancing included in their lives. But the amazing thing is, we actually dance way more than we think. We don't only dance when we listen to music. We dance when we listen to each other, talk, and do almost anything. It reflects how we feel and decides what we think of each other. How can this be? We are rhythmic beings. We experience life according to our understanding of time, and almost everything we do with rhythm. We walk with rhythm, we breathe with rhythm, and our blood runs in our system in a rhythm. Mankind realized long ago that anything we do, if we do it with a rhythm, we don't have to think about it as much. We conserve our energy, and it comes easier to us. So instead of walking in random steps, we walk in a rhythm and don't even think about it. We breathe in a rhythm and don't realize it. All this is to save energy, and we have therefore internalized rhythm in ourselves. Anything becomes easier when it is in rhythm. This effect is increased when it is included in a group of people. A ship moves with the greatest efficiency when the sailors row to the rhythm they sing their songs. It is why, at the siege of Argos, thanks to Herodorus of Megara sounding 2 trumpets at once and getting them in rhythm, warriors were able to lift a battering ram they couldn't a few days ago and hit the rampart. But rhythm goes beyond just making life easier for us. We use it to empathize, share, and understand each other. When we are in a dialogue, our sentences follow a beat. The more our accents fall on the beat, the easier it is for other people to comprehend us. As a response, if the person is on the same rhythm when they are talking, you both will be more open to each other. This is clearly seen in classrooms. A teacher explains a subject, asks a question, and one of the students answers. The more in rhythm this interaction occurs, the better focus students will have. If the teacher takes too many pauses when speaking, if the students take too long to answer, the rhythm will be lost. The same situation is true for the interactions between a mother and an infant. When a baby is making hand gestures to their mother, the mother reacts with similar rhythmic head gestures and mimics. If the mother purposefully doesn't respond, or if the baby is watching a pre-recorded video of the mother, they will have an out-of-sync sensation and will be upset. This goes to say that our rhythmic sensation is not specific to our speaking. Also, it begins from birth. And even before, babies respond to songs they hear inside the womb more positively. The reason for our need to turn our internal rhythm into a dance comes from the great power of emotion. Heightened emotions are expressed in aesthetic movements of the body. Just as a dog skips around when he is joyful or a horse jumps when he is scared, our emotions take the form of dance when they are so great that we can't hold them in. This explains the mating dances animals make as well. One of the strongest emotions is the one that causes many dances: sorrow or sadness. The Last Judgment in times of the plague, people lost any hope of fighting against it. Incredible scenes occurred. In the Limburg Chronicle, there was a strange bee seen on Earth, particularly in Teuton lands, along the Moselle, namely that people began to dance and to rave. Mankind was afraid of death, and they danced for their gods in awe and fear. Many religions have their dances for gods. Other dances were made before the war to motivate allies and scare enemies. We danced for our gods, our wars, and for love. But rhythm is not only a part of us, it is everywhere in the universe. Light and sound are all just rhythmic waves wandering around. Planets go around themselves and the sun in a rhythm. So whatever scale we look at, we see rhythm, we see dance, as it is everywhere. Have a nice day.